My name is Adora Svitak, and I come from Redmond, Washington State in the U.S., and I am here in Hong Kong for the Standard Chartered Book Festival as a Standard Chartered Book Festival reading ambassador, and I'm sharing my love of reading and writing with other kids and adults of Hong Kong. Well, I was just really excited about traveling to Hong Kong to share my ideas and share my love with reading and writing with the Hong Kong people. And also, Hong Kong, the last time I was here was when I was 3 years old, and I didn't remember much, so I was eager to see it again and reinforce my memory. I was 7 years old when I published my book, and I'm 10 years old now. This was just cultivated by my mom and dad. My dad always read to me and my sister when we were too young to read ourselves, and he read not just the books that were our grade level, but he read the books that interested him, so we were interested in them as well, and books that might be considered slightly advanced. But I thought that everybody in the world really loved reading, because to me it was a game, or it was at least a very fun thing to do, and it was something that I was begged my parents to let me do, even after I had read for hours and I would want to read more. So that was how it really began, and then I started writing when I was 4, just longhand, and I really enjoyed it. It was sort of a novelty, but I wasn't that serious about it until I turned 6. And then I received my laptop, and I wrote so furiously that sometimes I wouldn't want to come to dinner. Well, I started writing things like, oh, just Jenny went to the circus. Very short, very almost, they didn't have much of a storyline, just events or descriptions of events. But then later I learned more about writing. I read more of a variety of other authors, and I really saw that I could improve my writing more by writing longer, by writing more of a storyline, having more of a plot. And that was when I began improving my writing. Pretty much every day I start my day off with writing, but I also sometimes read in the morning and then have breakfast and write. I also read before I go to bed. I read whenever I can and write whenever I can as well. I read about 2 to 3 books a day, and so that would be, I think that's relatively fast for some people, but yes, to me the real value is what is inside the book and not how fast I read it. No, I don't think I'm missing out, because I think if I went to a normal school, then I would be sort of pushed down, because my grades, right now I'm studying from a high school literature textbook, but my math is not quite up to that. So my grades are different, and I would have to be very conformist in a normal school and just do the same as everybody else. Also, I play with just as many friends as somebody from a public school would. Well, I think that I will probably go to university earlier than if I were in a public school and do the typical grades by age, but I don't think that I will go right now or next year, because I'd like to bring my math and science levels, the other topics levels, up to my writing level, or at least more up to, because right now they're sort of they're not comparing with my writing levels, and I know that if I went to college right now, then I would have a lot to learn in math, and whereas writing would be okay.